Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if not, thank you so much for coming back. If you want to see how I created this no lashes yet glamorous look, please stay tuned. Alright guys, so I have already drawn on my brows, and today I use my Caramia pencil in dark brown, and of course I am cleaning up and preparing my eyes using the Elegant Pro Concealer. And you guys know on the bottom I use Toffee, and on the top I use Beautiful Bronze. My brows are done, and I set with my Sacha Buttercup, just so that the colors will blend a bit more smoothly on my eyes. And I'm going to start off today with my Crystal Shining palette, and I am going to start with this kind of brownish reddish shade. Not sure what I'm going for, as always, but I'm starting with that. That's my starting point. So we're going to move from the starting point. So I'm going to start with this shade here, and we'll see where it. So I'm going to start by stamping this color into my crease. For all of you in Trinidad, you guys know that this is a local palette, or probably should by now. I think when I had bought it, it costed me $165, but I'm seeing that currently she has a sale where you can get it for $120. I mean, that's a steal of a deal. This palette is very pigmented, as you can tell. And you know, it's always good to support local. As I lay this color, I'm kind of creating an angle where you usually get, if it is you put like tape or something, which I usually used to do, but my tape kind of upstairs and I'm feeling to run for it. And so you could always just create it with the brush, create the kind of straight line with the brush, and then when you put concealer you could clean it up, or you could just use the tape. It's just that I find when you use the tape, usually the cut is a bit too sharp, and not always you'll want that too sharp look. So I'm just going to create a soft line just to give it the shape that I want. Okay, so now we are going to use this sort of raspberry shade here, also in the Crystal Shining palette, and I'm going to use that just to diffuse the line of the shade that I would have just used, just to give it a softer look. And also this is a softer, warmer color, just to create a nice transition. So I'm taking this brush that I would have used to clean up my brows. It has a little bit of concealer and a little bit of setting powder in it, and I'm just using that to diffuse the ends of the eyeshadow. Alright, to intensify the crease a bit, I am using this Cafecito from my Alama palette, just to intensify the color in the crease itself. So I'm just going to put it right there, and you see it's giving it a darker appearance, but it's not too dark. It's softer than if you use an actual black. So I am just popping this right there where the crease itself would be. So I'm not exactly going to cut my crease, because the look that I wanted to do, I don't want it to be that sharp. So what I'm doing, I'm taking a little bit of concealer on this brush, and I'm just kind of trying to clean up the area without making an actual cut crease. So I'm still giving it the shape of my lid, because the color that I'm going to use is obviously going to be on my lid to bring out the look, but I don't want it to be too clean of a cut. So I'm kind of just, I don't want to say smearing it, but I'm kind of just putting it on the area to define where my lid is going to be without cutting it. And that's really just to make sure that whatever color I put on my lid it would still look prominent and you would still see the color itself, and it wouldn't really be lost with all the brown that I used on the transition. So as you can see, it's not really a defined cut crease, but the area itself looks a bit cleaner, so that whatever color I'm going to use, it will show up. And I'm going to do that on the other lid as well. Alright, so for my Nightingale palette from Pretty Vulgar, I am going to use this shade here, which is called Clutched all over my lid. And I'm just going to go back in with the brown to kind of diffuse the edges of the shade again. Alright, so I think that's as much as I'll do with the eyes for now. So I'm going to do my wing and get back to you guys in a jiffy. So I did my liner and I did not do a wing. Instead what I did was I used a black eyeshadow just to darken up just the outer peak here, closest to my eyes. And I am not going to be doing lashes today, because I feel like all my looks lately I do lashes, and there's a lot of people that were just like me when you just started makeup and you want a look to look good, or you want to see how something would come out without having to do lashes. So I'm not going to be doing any lashes today. Instead I am using the Superhero It mascara. Now this is a very heavy duty mascara in that to me it does a great job at lengthening and thickening the appearance of your lashes. The only thing is that I find it's very clumpy. There's a lot of other really good mascaras that you would get down here that would have the same effect. I like the L'Oreal Paradise. That's one that you always hear about, and you can get it in any drugstore or any beauty supply store, and it works just as well. Because not all the time you're going to be needing lashes if it is you want to do a glam look, especially if it is you're not comfortable doing lashes as yet. Also, if you want to see other looks that I have done without lashes, you can probably go through my earlier sets of eye looks or makeup tryouts, because I'm kind of new to lashes myself. Okay, so let's get down to the face. And for primer today, I am using my Cover FX blurring primer. I would have gotten this in a BoxyCharm some time ago. This is a very good primer. It is not as long wearing as probably like the Smashbox, or even if you try to use calamine lotion, but it does give your face a nice blurred look. It does do what it says it does. So I'm going to be using this all over my face. And for foundation, I'll be using my NYX Cancer Won't Stop in the shade Mocha. So to conceal, I am using my Pro Concealer in Fawn. And of course, you put it on the areas of your face that you want highlighted, and you just smooth it out. Of course, when you're applying the concealer, you do it based on the shape that you want, the shape of your face and the effect that it wants on your face. So for like somebody with a rounder face, if it is you want your face to look more elongated, you could probably go up. Or somebody who doesn't really want an elongated face, you could probably just put it underneath closer to the eye, and instead of bringing it up, you just keep it lower. And of course you use a damp sponge or a brush to blend it out. What I like to do as well is right where you will see the transition line, I will take a little bit of my foundation on the brush and you just kind of blend it in to make sure that the lines are not harsh. So to contour, I'm using my Ruby Kisses by Kiss 3D Contour Artist Cream, and I'm using the darkest shade just to create the shadows on my face, which are supposed to naturally be there. So I'm going to come from here, and you can see that you're still seeing a sort of shadow. I'm just going to intensify that. So I'm going to come down this side side, do the same thing. Around my forehead, my hairline. And I usually contour along the side of my nose as well, and this is just to give your nose a slimmer appearance. And you kind of come from within your eyebrow line and you just follow the line down the side of your nose. Of course, this is a step that you could skip if it is you're not interested in that effect. I myself skip it sometimes. And if you want to make your face look slimmer, you come right down here as well, just to create a shadow with a little extra fat display. And contouring is a step that I think you could skip based on the look that you're going for. You know, if it is you want your face to look really snatched, you could do a really darker shade, or if not, sometimes I don't contour at all, and I think the makeup still looks. So after I do this, I take the same sponge and I just blend it out. So usually when I set my highlighter, well, set the concealer, whatever remains on the sponge itself, I just pat it all over my face to set my entire face, because I don't really use a brown powder to set my foundation. But if that's your preference and you have one that gives the effect that you want, well, you use that. So when I want to intensify a regular plain old eyeshadow look, what I will normally do is put a bit of color in my waterline instead of just using a black and smoking it out. So what I'm going to do today, although this is not much different to the colors that I already have on my eye, I am going to use this Luxury Lip Liner Intense Pencil in Magenta, and I'm going to put it in my waterline, and then I'm going to try to use some type of different color just to spruce up the look a bit. I'm going to take this Sasha Pure Jewel in Pure Gold, and I'm going to put a little bit right within my tear duct, and I'm bringing it a bit under the eye just to line the waterline a little bit, just to the tip of the waterline. Alright, so blush, I wanted to use this LA Girl Just Blushing shade in Just Natural. Now, I mean, this shade is probably obviously too bright for me. I'm probably coming off ashy on camera, but I actually think in real life it has a very nice pink look, you know. So as I don't have to put it on, I'll still put it on, but I'll put something over it that might be a bit more my shade. But in real life, I really like the way this looks. So I'm going to try to intensify it by using the same LA Girl in Just Fearless. Now this is a beautiful mauve shade, and I will just pop a little bit just to kind of intensify the look, the one that I just had before. I usually try to stay away from this shade because I think it's very dark, although it's very beautiful. I think that I probably don't know how to control it properly as yet, but it is a really pretty purple shade. So my dilemma at this point is, what should I use as a highlight? Because I think that the gold that I use on my eyes is blinding. And I don't want to use a pink, well, the pink that I normally use. So I think I am going to settle for my Luna highlighter. It kind of busted. but it is a it's a very light pink, so it wouldn't be too pink, and I'm just gonna dust it a bit. I think I don't like how this is looking, so I think I am going to I want to let you in the comment. I'm not going to, but tell me if you think I should have used this gold here. But I think instead I'm going to use my Fenty in Hustler Baby. Yeah, I think I'm going to use that because it's not too gold. You know what? I'm just going to use that gold. Give me a minute to sort my life out. Alright, so I'm going to use the same sasha, but this is very pigmented, so I'm kind of scared in applying it. So I'm just going to take a little bit on the brush and just, see what I'm saying? I'm just going to pat a little bit right there. And then I'm going to use the same brush that I use for my foundation and try to blend it in and hope that it doesn't look patchy or scary. Alright, so see that I'm already doing the mostest. I know mostest is not a word, okay. So see that I'm already doing the mostest. I'm gonna try to do something a little more subtle on my lips. So I think I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte liquid just around the perimeters of my lips, and I'm going in with my normal Verona from Ofra to give it a more neutral kind of look, but I still want a little bit of color on it. So I'm going a little bit. Alright guys, and this is the final look. As always, let me know what you think of it in the comments. Tell me where you think I probably went wrong, or tell me what you like most about this look. Of course, this is a look that is without lashes, and I really don't think that you need to always wear lashes to do a bomb makeup look. And this is the end result. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you think it's popping. Let me know if you think it popped down. Alright, so that's it for my video today. As always, if you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you won't miss out of any of my notification. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at StacyanTT. That's STAY. I can't spell my name. That's STACYANNTT. And if you want to create this look, you know, or if you create any of the looks that I would have done in my previous videos, you know, tag me in it now. Let me see if I inspire somebody to do some. Okay, so that's it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.